You know, so my situation was when I went to the East St. Louis and Cahokia's basketball game. It was a big rivalry down there. I went down there. I think I actually went with Darrell and a couple other people that I was went to school with that stayed in the neighborhood. I stepped down in the bleachers. I stepped down and it was halftime. I went to go and get something to eat. I had some guy, hey, you. He's like, you supposed to be gone. I'm like, no, I don't. I haven't done anything. But I did notice there was a guy that had a South Pole sweater just like mine, had the old South Pole. And I'm like, no, I didn't do anything. Well, he was like, get to walking. So I started walking. He told me, you know what? You're not walking fast enough. Pick me up by the back of my shirt. Slam me on my head. At that time, you know, cop, whoever you were, the hands had to fly. I'm sorry. They had to fly. I mean, I know I'm being hurt and I didn't do anything. So I should. And it took them a while. But they won, you know. I was nothing but a buck 75, you know. I did good. I did good. I'm from Parkfield, guys. I did well, you know. But yeah, they put the kneecap on my head. They busted my eye. My classmates were standing on the wall. They were like, well, it was like, that ain't right. I'm like, I know. I'm gonna get a lawyer. Grabbed me by my neck, dangled me from the floor, just feet from the floor, and was like, what you say? And just started talking crazy to me. It was choking me out. I was still trying to fight. It choked me now. But got me outside. I look around. It was just chaotic. And the guy sits down. The guy's open up the cop car. And then before he sets me down, he's like, next time I see you, I'm gonna bust you know, and then boom, stole on me. Right there. Punched me in the car. I look around, smoke everywhere. Like they on call. Like, it was crazy. It was chaotic. So it's people from the school crying, like, what have they done to Corey? Because they know I'm not gonna do nothing like that. Mm-hmm. My mom went down there, tried to get the footage. They said that the camera was down. Huh. They hit me with disorderly conduct, assault on a police officer, assault and battery. Like, it was a whole bunch of crazy stuff. What they did not know is that my family member was the head detective there, Kenneth Berry. I guess he let them know at the time that you guys got the wrong boy. And they went back and they cleaned up their trail, but nothing ever became of it. You know, my mother didn't know she didn't understand how to fight, fight the situation. But as a young man, I did not know that was the reason why, it was still on my record. Like, it showed like I got arrested for it. Oh, really? So when I couldn't work, I want nobody hire me. What am I left to do? Thank God that I met this guy right here. Troy.
Salute.
Oh yeah. Troy. So I met Troy when I was in high school, and nice. I seen how he worked. I seen how he worked on the computer, like making music, and I watched him and I learned a lot. Next thing, I got really nifty with the computers and started selling instrumentals, and that really helped me get helped me get by for years.
Segue into the music.
Go to work. Look, go to work. Go to work. I don't like this job. I quit. Yeah, that's like that, just like that. But yeah, those are situations. And then I look back years later. I got my hands on a actual. My mama kept the paperwork, so I got to see all of the officers that was involved because I got beat on by 4 officers. I'm giving you guys some tea, okay? I'm gonna give you guys some tea, okay? Right. So I look at Officer Williams. Okay, I think that he was his last one that was still there. This is East St. Louis Police. And then I look at the other guys. The other guy the guy that hit the suspect at Walgreens on 25th Street. Yeah, that was one of the officers that beat on me. Okay. but the other one, I think the other one also had problems, but the last one, the guy that choked me, did all of that extra, that's the chief of police. That's Kendall Perry. Oh. You hear me? That's the guy. Situation. That's the guy that beat on me, the chief of police. And then I look at the time. I'm like, ugh. I'm like, he got awarded. I wanted you guys would. I probably would have been a cop if they didn't beat on me. Like, I'm telling you now, I probably would have been a cop, or I probably would have went to law field somewhere until he beat on me. There's a lot of stuff that come behind that. I had anxiety from crowds, you know, like, because it was packed that night. So all of those factors, the things you learn, that's why I promote psychology. I think that once you open up your mind and understand what triggers you, like what things that bothers you, you know, what things that affect your mind, you know, like me personally being passive about it, like I couldn't say, well, you know what? Well, I wouldn't just be like, oh, it doesn't bother me. Oh yeah, it bothers me. Especially when I seen the paperwork and seeing that he got awarded a chief after beating on me. I'm like, how many other people did you beat on? Because if you beat on one person, I just can't believe that I'm the only one.
Oh,
you know,
man.
I wrote him a letter. Before I ran for mayor. I wrote him a letter. I never got an answer, but I told him, I'm like, you guys beat on me. I like,
you was in your feelings over there.
Yeah. I told him, like, I'm like, would you be willing to offer, you know, to get to rectify it? Like, I mean, is there, I'm like, we need to talk about it. You know, he never said anything back.
What would you say to him? What would you say to him now?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm grown. Can I be honest? You know,
go ahead.
I came from a hard background from growing up from Parkfield. That's why even when they tried to arrest me, I was something to deal with. I took the situation and I didn't dwell off of it. I looked for ways to become stronger. So if there's a next time, that there won't be a next time, you know? If there's a next time, it'll be in my favor. So I'm like, oh, well, I guess I got to face more than one person. I need to be skillful enough to face 4, you know? And that's eventually that's where I got myself, you know? I got myself there. So, you know, I like how they handle those situations, not where if you have an issue, you know, we settle it like men, you know? But that time is all gone now. And I just want him to, you know, if he has put a world of pain to other people out there, you know, try to do something about it. Try to do something for the community that's going to actually help them, you know, instead of the same oppression. And then on top of that, that's where we get our distrust from police coming from anyway, from experiences just like that.
Yeah. There was no resolution. It was just, hey, you're a punching bag.
Yeah, he beat on me.
Well, maybe. So what you need,
you know, podcast will start in.
Run it up, we're chasing all the lights all day, every night, hustle till we get it right.